So we're ready to move on to stage 3. We're going to make sure that the nose and forehead here are locked and put away where they're safe. I turned it off too. It's going to make it easier for me to work on the next stage, because I don't want the forehead here in the way of working on the eyebrows. So let's unlock, make the eyebrow visible, select it. So here are our 2 eyebrows. I'm going to choose one to start with. Now we're going to do that same blending that we did for the nose. So we need a second eyebrow on the inside. So we're going to do highlight, option key and drag, and release. So we've got a second copy now, and we can resize it to fit inside. Using our shift key to hold the shape. We're going to move it around, angle it, whatever we need to do to make it fit inside properly. Maybe a little bit narrower. Try the angle again. Let me make it a little bit longer. Let's see how that looks. Once you get it to the point where you feel like it's right, you're ready to move on. We're going to turn off the stroke. And that inside eyebrow is going to be blue. The outer is going to be kind of a burnt orange color. Turning off the stroke. Creating a fill. Let's try this one. That looks pretty good. So now we're going to go back to that blending tool. We're going to click out of this, go to our blending tool. We can see our little star sign there. I'm going to tell it to start here. Click and blend to here. And there we go. Looks pretty good. So let's lock that one. Activate the other side. We're going to highlight it, option, and drag and drop. Using the shift key, we're going to resize to make a smaller one to fit inside. Go ahead and play with it. I like it about there. So let's come over, turn off the stroke. That's the inner brow, so we're going to give it the blue color. Select the outer brow, turn off the stroke. And we're going to fill it with that orange. Looks like that's the one. Let's go with our blend tool. Let's see. I think I'll start here. No. I'll start here. It's actually already done it for me, but if it hasn't done it for you yet, start at the blue, click out to the orange. Pretty nice. Let's save. And we're ready to move on. We're going to do the eyeballs now. We're going to unlock it, make it visible, drop it down. There's several different parts to the eye here. We're going to work on the pupil first. And looking at our example here, it's got a radial gradient, so it starts in the center and it radiates out from black to blue. So I'm going to go back to my gradient tool. I'm going to turn off the stroke on the eyeball. Choose the radial gradient. I want that center color to be black. And the outer color to be blue. And there we go. You can adjust that in and out. Remember, all you need to do is select it and come back to Edit Gradient, and you can make any changes that you want. You can make your pupil smaller, you can make it spread out more, however you like it. Next, we're going to do the outer eye. Looks like we don't have a path for it. Let's double check these paths. Oh, there we go. There's the outer eye. So for this one, we're going to go with a darker blue and radiate out to a lighter blue. Turn off the stroke. Radial gradient. The center for this one will be a dark blue. Not quite as dark as the pupil here. And it'll radiate out to a lighter blue. We'll try this one. Kind of aqua. A little better. I think I want that to be lighter. So remember, I can come up here and adjust hue, saturation, and brightness. And I can make that lighter. I like that better. Let's save. Okay, we've got the whites of the eyes here. Might be this one right here. Yep, there we go. We're going to turn off the stroke. Turn on the fill to a nice white color. And there's our eye. We got one layer left in here. And that's for the opposite eye. So we're going to start drawing eyelashes. We don't need to make any adjustments to this left eye. It's going to get, or to the right eye, we're going to get eyelashes on there as well. So let's lock the eyes. And the lashes have not been made for us already, so we're going to do it by adding a new layer, naming it lashes. Grab your pen or your curvature tool, and we're going to stick with this with no fill, a stroke of black. Choose a spot, and we're just going to start drawing our lashes. If you want some curve, you can go to a center point. Remember, you can always double click for a sharp point. Double click. So from there, you're going to draw all the way across and make your lashes. You're probably going to bend them in the other direction. And we're going to do both the top and the bottom, as well as this closed eye right here. So go ahead, draw your lashes, and I'll meet you back in the next video.